I have to ask you about Anthony Joshua's reaction at the end of the fight. He threw the belts down. He also said some nice words about you as well, though. Were you surprised by that reaction?
Тебя удивила реакция, как быстро, как Антони Джошуа поступил, выбросил эти ремни, начал там кричать, орать, а потом он уже начал говорить какие-то красивые слова про тебя. Тебя удивило этого?
Да нет, конечно. Но люди переменчивые, они проявляют слабость, потом они понимают, что они ошибаются и хотят показать, что они сильные. Просто люди ошибаются, не надо тыкать их носом, им надо помогать. Он говорит, как ты меня выиграл вообще, ты прикалываешься, ты второй раз меня выиграл. Ну как, вот так и выиграл. Ну, как? Может, у меня трошки больше яички?
No, I wasn't surprised. I wasn't surprised at all. It's kind of like sometimes getting a weakness in the people, and they start being strange. And then after that, they realize surprised. No, I wasn't surprised.
They clowning. Watch him clowning, AJ.
No,
they clowning him.
I wasn't surprised at all. It's kind of like sometimes getting a weakness in the people, and they start being strange. And then after that, they realized they wanted to be strong again. They're coming back, and they're trying to do their best to get out of that situation.
Oleksandr.
Oh, it's a wrap for AJ right now. And this is why, people, you don't let half fries push your shit back. This is it, people. I said to you a few days ago, back in my day, big buff Knicks didn't get filled in by little dudes. But welcome to 2022. Yeah? Bottom line. This is why it ain't supposed to go like that. Because now you got some little dude clowning you. And rightfully so. Usyk has earned the right to laugh and clown all over AJ. Yeah? But listen, I've been telling you, man. AJ is what we call, scientifically speaking, big for nothing. Big for nothing. Yeah? Back in the day, big dudes used to mean you was big for something, innit? Damn. You best not play with him. He big. Now it's like, you're big and you're useless. You're big and useless. Big for nothing, have an arse teddy bear. Wanna be arse. Yeah? And I'm glad. God knows what they're saying, but they're cracking jokes at your expense. And you got no one to blame but yourself. Yeah? Because when you was handing belts out trying to take photos, they was cracking jokes and clowning on your name. And rightfully so again. You're a clown. Big clown. Yeah? They were saying, damn AJ, he a big bubbly have an ass, jigaboo wanna be ass, clown. That's what he is. That's what I heard it. I speak Ukrainian. Yeah? That's what they said. Yeah, he a big jigaboo. 100%. That's what I ain't gonna lie to no one. That's what they were saying there. Clowning off on you. And who gonna do something about it? You ain't. Yeah? You best call about 10 man. Because you ain't gonna do nothing. Mr. John Stewart. Big scary ass dude. He said, listen. Your mind is weak. Yeah? Your mind is weak. And that's the bottom line. No better words ever told. Your mind, you got a weak mind. Which is the truth. Because guess what? Usyk, he was smaller. He was less weight. He was less height. And still, he arguably was more distracted. And still, he pushed your shit back. You big for nothing bodybuilder. That's what he did. And you had to, whatever you had going on in between here, whatever you had going on in your barnet, I don't know what it was. Either way, you bugged out after the fight. After doing nothing during the fight. And the final line at the end of the sentence is that you're weak. Yeah? Imagine that. Imagine getting mugged off by some little don and then he tell you you're weak. You're weak-minded. Yeah? Your mind is weak. And he know that. Listen, Usyk spent 24 rounds with you. He got your character down pat. You're weak. Yeah? You want to do something when the coast is clear. AJ's one of them man, yeah, who in the club, if it kicks off, AJ one of them man who will sense it's kicking off and then will dip off. And when the beefs calm down, he'll come back like, whoa, where are them breads at? I'm about to cook one. I'm about to cook some bread. Yeah, that's what he'll be saying. 100%. One of them ones. Hey, where was you at? You were just about to kick off. Oh, no. Yeah, one of them ones. 100%. You know them man. They're man, yeah. Always on it when there's no beef around. The minute there's beef, oh, my mum's on the phone. Oh, I need to go back home. My nan's not well. What? The beef here, boss man. Yeah? 100%. Oh, my nan, what's that, nan? You ain't well. I'll be there in 2 minutes. 100%. That's AJ character. Whenever there's some beef, AJ, he didn't want to know about it. He busy. He's mum sick. That's that man. 100%. I know the guy. So does Usyk. He weak-minded. Usyk said, AJ, you had all this weird-ass, funny-style energy when the fight was over. Where was that energy in the 12 rounds? Where was it? The people need to know. And all these weird-ass interviewers just sucking people off. I mean, you won't believe it. At the post-fight press conference, there was goobers saying things like, AJ, you done a great job and you redeemed yourself. And what the fuck? Redeemed yourself? Where? What part of? You got boxed up by some little don is redeeming yourself. I don't get that. Which one of these goofy media cats is going to tell AJ you sucked? Bottom line. Yeah, you suck. You sucked. That's the end of that. If you in this game, it's very simple. You either win or you lose. And if you lose, you're sucked. How about that? It's not like that you can sit there and say, well, I beat AJ, was against all odds. He had the whole game in his lap. He couldn't have been any more. AJ couldn't have been any more of a favourite for this fight. Bottom line. We've just seen what Bivol was able to do with £7. You had £20 advantage. £20, 5 inches, all the advantages you want, and you still got licked around the ring. And then my man had the audacity after the fight to talk about, oh, you know, I'm an 18 stone man, and I'm not 14 stone. What? You're bigger, that's what, I'm sorry, but imagine that. Imagine losing a fight against a small man, and then saying, oh, innit? Don't make no sense. The big man's supposed to win. That's the bottom line, people. Oh, I'm not smaller. What? How's being smaller going to help your situation out? I don't get that. Explain it. Because in everyone else's fights, size and weight is an advantage. All of a sudden now, AJ wants us to believe that actually it's better to be a small man. Well, why isn't Lomachenko fighting at heavyweight then, innit? If it's so good to be small, why is Lomachenko not fighting at heavyweight? And better yet, why Rigondeaux versus Lomachenko at the time was a big thing. Rigondeaux was going up like £8. Why is it he got completely shut down by £8 in weight? Innit? Since it's so good to be small, why is it every other fighter is penalised for being small? But you want me to believe, oh, nah, I'm not 14 stone. AJ's the first example of where being big was a detriment. He's a clown, and a weak clown at that. Yeah, I ain't trying to see no more from AJ. AJ needs to sit down somewhere properly. I've got AJ Goobers in my comment section. Oh, YB, he improving. He improving still. He's still young. Eddie Hearn, oh, he's still learning. The fuck? Are you serious? Eddie, are you seriously telling me at 33-year-old this man is still learning? Are you joking? Starting to piss me off now, seriously. Oh, he's a baby in the game. AJ sitting there telling stories about, oh, I've only been doing this 15 years. What the can you imagine that? Can you imagine, yeah, going to your job and fucking up and then sitting there posting up and telling your manager, oh, but boss, I've only been doing this 15 years. 15? How many more years do you need? Are you thick? Are you? You must be thick. Because in my mind, if you've been doing something 15 years, you should be damn... If you ain't been able to complete the game in 15 years, I don't know what you've been doing. I'm sorry, I just don't. How many more years do you need? Oh, AJ's a baby in the game. He's only 35 years old. Proper starting to piss me off. The narratives they're trying to spin. Oh, he's still learning. You can see he's learning. I ain't seen shit. I'm seeing a man who got no balls. I'm seeing a man who got no character. I'm seeing a man who's a big bulbous weightlifter. If you've been doing something 15 years and still don't get it, go sit down. Sit down over there and take up weight pumping, because you seem to be pretty good at pumping weights. Yeah, notice that. You never see AJ having a problem pumping weights. His only problem is getting stuck in. So I suggest you go and pick the phone up and go start taking up bodybuilding. That's what you best do. Because you ain't cut out to be a fighter. You're not a fighter. You're not a warrior. You're a bum weightlifter. And Usyk, he stay punking you as well. And rightfully so. Yeah, you're a weak-minded weightlifter. Big facts. Honestly, I'll be so glad never to see AJ anywhere near this sport again. He's a waster. A big, useless waster at that. Yeah?